Day 5 brings us to the Humane Society in New York. We're gonna head inside, play with some puppies. I think we're gonna be walking some dogs today too, and bathing them, and just pretty much whatever they need. Day 5, 30 Needs 30 Days, the Humane Society of New York. Okay, so we're at the Humane Society of New York, and we're already walking animals. We're going straight to work. I got Flops here. Come on, Flops. Alright. Take a minute. Do your business. Here we go. Once they're in this park, you kind of let them have the freedom and let them roam around a little bit. And the best part is that they give you your very own personalized bag to pick up their business. One thing about Flops here, he was adopted when he was 4 months old, and then now he's 11, and the owner couldn't afford him anymore. So what the Humane Society does is that if you adopt a dog from them at any time during the dog's life, if you can't afford the dog anymore or whatnot, you can bring it back. Please, look away. Show them this thing. Pull out me, just you. Russell just had hip surgery, and so he's got a home to go to, but as soon as his hip heals and he starts walking on it, he can go home. But until then, he's here, walking him, trying to get him to use his hip. Look, he doesn't even stand on it, but I think Russell will be going home very soon. Your face is a model for race relations in this country.
If everybody could just look to you, Sasha, you'd have no problems.
So here at the Humane Society, they have all these books with all of the records of all the animals. For example, we walked Russell, right? So you can open up Russell's folder and pretty much see everything about him, his progress notes, his treatment, his breed. If you didn't know, he's a Brussels Griffon. That's his breed, male, born in 07. Admitted in 2010. Now all these records are open to the public, so if you start the adoption process, you can come in and you can see everything about the animals, and then here are the boards with all the information. Now I don't know if we talked about this earlier, when you walk a dog, you have to have them on your left side, much like you can see here, and then they never extend past your front leg, and you have to be in control the whole time. Otherwise, if when you're walking the dog, if you're not in control, then the dog is in control. And then when you're home and just watching TV, the dog is still in control, because it's that whole pack mentality. So it all starts with walking, so you have to walk them correctly. And so just, for no other reason, we're going to walk a dog today, which is great. So we're going to get back to work. We're about to get back to work now in this giant tub. So I'm going to put on the apron so that I don't get wet. And here we go. Hey, buddy. Oh, see, it's not so bad. Boy. It's refreshing. It feels good. Oh, don't do that. Alright, Elvis, good job. Elvis is clean. Jennifer here is adopting Rocky.
Yes. Yeah. Yay!
Why did you decide to adopt Rocky?
Well, because we had a dog that was sick, and we had to put her to sleep a couple months ago, and my kids have been wanting a dog.
So you had to fill the void in the family.
Yep, so we wanted to adopt a dog that needed a home.
He's outside. Careful. You guys happy to have Rocky now?
They're going, yeah. They're the aunties, I guess you call them.
Who's going to be in charge of taking him for walks?
Me.
Who's going to be picking up his duty?
I
Who's in charge of playing with Rocky?
I think all of them.
Yeah, I think they're all going to play with Rocky.
Aw, it looks good. You had a nice little bathroom.
So I think Rocky's going to have a good home. Okay, the Humane Society of New York City, we've had the chance to volunteer a little bit, and I'm here with Sandra, the big boss lady here.
Yeah, that's what they call me, the boss lady.
She works 7 days a week. You're always here, right?
I am.
Now, why is the Humane Society so important to you?
Well, because it's a place where it makes a difference, I think, in New York City. If we weren't here, a lot of animals that would need help wouldn't get the help they need in one way or the other, either in our hospital or in our adoption center. So to me, you know, this is the most rewarding job I could possibly think of having.
And who's this little guy?
This is Willis. He's our dog with a blog. He's an intermittent blogger. He doesn't always blog. Only when the only when the spirit moves him.
She's so busy. She's always getting paged throughout the entire day. So he's got a blog. He's got his own business card, I heard, right?
Yep. Yeah. Here, let me give you his business card.
All right, let's get his business
That's
card.
Stacy. She's one of our volunteers too.
This is his business card right here. Willis, dog with a blog. Yeah.
And it's on our website, humanesociety.ny.org.
You got that? So today we're here volunteering. How important is volunteers to the Humane Society?
But, you know, volunteers are so important to the Humane Society of New York. We have, we're open 7 days a week. We have a full-service hospital and adoption center. Our adoption center has like almost 200 animals in it. And so even though we have a paid staff, we want the animals to get as much attention as they possibly can. So like today when you were volunteering with us, you could, you know, give a dog a bath, you could take extra time exercising, training, playing, walking, you know, supplementing the work that we're already doing, and it really makes a difference in their lives. Even just brushing them, massaging, sitting with them, anything that you're doing is enriching the life of the dog or the cat.
What's great is essentially just playing with the animals.
Yeah.
So for me, I can come play with an animal, and it takes a paid staff member away from having to socialize with the animal so that they can clean something or you know, clean out a cage. And so even just a couple of hours of just playing with an animal
is helpful.
Yeah.
That socialization is very key. Of course, we have volunteers that come here of all ages that work really hard, you know, cleaning cages, whatever it takes. They're walking dogs, cleaning cages as well, because they want to make sure that, as I said, the quality of the life of the animal is the best it possibly can be.
Since I was here, I had a question because I saw a few pits downstairs. Now, pit bulls, you have them here, but they have a bit of a bad rap, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, for some reason, pit bulls, because of their great intelligence and their loyal nature, have been taken advantage of by people that don't, you know, spay and neuter them, or they, you know, they use them in fighting, and then they become socialized inappropriately. So yes, they get a bad rap.
Well, I know you're busy. You've been paged about 10 times since you've been sitting here. But thank you so much for your time.
I want to thank you for volunteering. I think it's really important that you're doing what you're doing wherever you're going and whatever you're doing, because I think that people, it should, you know, it's helpful. It's wonderful that people do volunteer. It supports the organization's work. If you believe in something an organization's doing, I tell people, go see what they're doing. You like what they're doing, if you can give your time. If you want to give your money, you see exactly where your money goes. Know that you feel good about it, and it's a wonderful thing to do.
Well, thank you. Yeah, no, we're having fun. It's fun. I learned how to walk a dog. I learned how to bathe the dog. I learned the importance of spaying and neutering. These things you just don't. I wouldn't have learned unless I spent some time here. So even just for education purposes, just to learn new things, check out volunteering. And Willis, I can't wait to read your blog.
Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you
really
very
appreciate it. You're swell. Thanks.
Well, that does it for day 5, the Humane Society for New York City. We were able to walk some dogs, bathe one, Elvis. It's adorable. And we got to see an adoption take place, which is fantastic. So, Humane Society of New York, if you're looking to volunteer for an animal shelter or anything like that, I would definitely recommend your area, Humane Society. Also donations, if you have time or donations, that's great too. These guys were fantastic. Day 5 of 30 Deeds 30 Days, done.